Fellow Sierra Leoneans, ladies and gentlemen, on a good morning, on a good afternoon, on a good evening. This Nalansana Sako with the Hidden Truth. Today, January 4th, 2024. As we all know, then don't charge the former president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Ernest Koroma, with serious crimes against the state. They don't charge Ernest Koroma with treason and other related charges. 4 counts of charges, to be exact, against the former president, His Excellency Dr. Ernest Koroma. We now a big step throughout these investigations. As we know, there was a failed coup will take place on Sunday, November 26th. 2023. Wherein 14 security personnels, where they work for the government of Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone, lost their lives. In the initial stage, then say na security breach. But after proper investigations with apprehending some of the participants, then bump them up to a coup. After which, then start for tell we how many military officers then involved in the coup, all the way until the last press briefing. Say former and current bodyguards of the former president, His Excellency Ernest Koroma, then involved in the coup. In fact, we get 2 people we die, we then say them been there as security personnel assigned to Ernest Koroma, like leather boot and another one. Now the investigation been there. But day before yesterday, then charge 11 of them, including Amadou Koita, with one of the highest crimes, which is treason and related charges. So today, we all been to look forward, because plenty people, they say, how then go hold the president and keep him, meaning Ernest Koroma, keep him under house arrest without any charges. Well, yesterday, on the 3rd of January 2024, then don't charge the former president with a treasonous crime. But waiting we they can't discuss now, not because they don't charge them. That is very important. Now a new development. Waiting we they can't discuss, or we they can't talk about, and me go give me your opinion on that in no uncertain terms, wherein I go bet me tongue for make una know waiting I think about that, if it is true. Now the letter from ECOWAS to the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio, on behalf, purportedly or allegedly, on behalf of Ernest Koroma. Now that we come discuss Naya today. We are all Sierra Leoneans, and I hold the view that we get a constitution, and nobody is bigger than the Constitution of Sierra Leone. Nobody should be bigger than the Constitution of Sierra Leone. We get laws in this land. We are also believe say everybody should be treated equally and fairly under the existing laws. So I will start with that first before I go into this letter. That's not the belief we hold, that all of us should be treated equally, whether we rich, we poor, we famous, or nobody knows sabi. We should be treated equally. Now that's then called justice is served. Now, many of una don't see this letter. We allegedly say come out from ECOWAS, wherein then they say when the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo, and the president of Senegal, Macky Sall, come naya on the 23rd for come see the government of Sierra Leone, then say, then two people and they been get an audience with the former president Ernest Koroma. But at that particular time, they not tell we the details of the conversation, or they not even tell we whether them try for negotiate anything in favor of Ernest Koroma with the government of Sierra Leone. We know say they also meet with President Julius Maada Bio, and after which the commissioner for ECOWAS, one Mr. Toure, then get a press briefing for let Sierra Leoneans then know at least waiting the conversation been there about. And in that press briefing, they're not giving no clue whether Nana Akufo, president of Ghana, and Macky Sall discuss the exile or leniency for Ernest Koroma. Waiting until we say, then reason for come na Sierra Leone. Now for support to strengthen democracy, the rule of law, and also to assist Sierra Leone with any security measures where Sierra Leone go need. Then go further for say, also that then come for show force for say, then they against any unconstitutional way of taking power. Now that then tell we in that press briefing. Nowhere in that press briefing that they make law we even know whether they say anything about Ernest Koroma in Gowan na Nigeria temporarily. But today, Sierra Leoneans then woke up seeing a letter allegedly from ECOWAS, wherein clearly ECOWAS officials then they say, then negotiate with the government of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, for one, make Ernest Koroma go na Nigeria temporarily. And under that travel of Ernest Koroma, then say also the Sierra Leone government na then go pay usai e de leave na Nigeria. Then go give in full benefits as ex-president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. 3, then go make sure say them provide them with personal assistance and medical assistance, meaning they go get doctor. All this na Sierra Leone they pay. Also, then go give them money for any or reimburse them for any traveling allowances. At least so far, Now that I recall because I know they look the paper in front of me. Now that ECOWAS, they say, then discuss with the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And in that letter, then they try for say, then come to an agreement with His Excellency Julius Maada Bio or the government of Sierra Leone on those terms. And then also tell we say, the former President Ernest Koroma himself agree to those terms. Now, if that is true, Sierra Leoneans, we don't see plenty things then they go on social media. We don't see, they don't write, say, the foreign minister, when Honorable Timothy Kaba, whether na in write time or na in say so, we don't know. Because these days, social media, not to everything where you see, you for believe. So, I they be very careful for make this disclaimer that allegedly, Timothy Kaba say, not true waiting then ask for or waiting then say. But inside that letter, in they say, waiting them put there, not to that the then and President Bio agree on. If that is true, and we say, lo say this letter are not true, why ECOWAS go write then things then they if then and President Bio not come into agreement for make them give all these privileges to the former president, make them allow him make it go Nigeria temporarily. Me not understand waiting that temporarily is confusing. So after how long is he supposed to be there? Now if them put date for let it in Nigeria, after that date don't expire, what is going to happen? Are they going to deport him back to Sierra Leone, bring him back to Sierra Leone, or what else from there? So that's now one. Two, for say we government, say this Monday under investigation, then allow him and not to kalo crime. Now one of the highest crimes against the state. And ECOWAS or that letter they tell we say we government say, then go pay for this man all in medical bills, make sure then take care of his health, give him personal assistant, also give him traveling allowances, pay him as ex-president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and forgive him for all waiting then don't accuse him of, protect all in property them in houses then I make sure say they're all safe and secure. That na in the inside that letter allegedly. My dear brother, if this is true, me no dey against anybody in free one. But we country get laws. And as I say in the opening of this thing, that we dey expect, say we are all equal under the law. But lately, and many occasions, in African countries, we are not. That equal under the law, na on paper, na theory no more. But in practice, it not they exist at all. The strong survives, na Sierra Leone. No matter whose crime you commit. We get plenty of we youths them, where they languish na prison because then thief bunga head, because then thief book bag, because then thief small thing for go eat. When they go court, then they go arrest them, put them in jail and forget about them. While then they na then dirty prisons then they catch diseases where they no go with. Then they catch hepatitis, all kind. Then they get abused, beaten, raped, and then die for just small thing. Some of them they in a prison. Then don't they the 2 years because the government say they not get enough legal minds or judges for make them hear the case. Some of them don't they 1 year, 2 year, just because them thief bread. Nobody no go see them at all. They not get 1 day in a court for see a judge. But yet still, when famous people then commit the highest crime in the world, or against the state, or against anybody, those people, they come out na prison scot-free. We just witnessed one not too long ago. Another against LAJ, another against anybody in free one. And they mentioned this for me viewers, low we see the double standard. Way Fatima Bio come out, a gather other artists, and a choreograph them well, and tell we say, in the big Iman, Papa Bio, say na them picking with LAJ, do ya make them give a pardon? That is fine. Then give LAJ pardon. How many people and they inside Pademba Road, where then crime no go anywhere close to LAJ, where still they serve their own time? So we get for popular, we get for get money, somebody get for no we, for let we come out na power, for let we escape justice. So if waiting Timothy say, I they say allegedly, because plenty thing they go on social media, way not to true, and plenty they again way not true. If waiting the foreign minister say, the president not to a signatory to this particular letter where ECOWAS allegedly ECOWAS sent, then I say kudos to the president. But if not true, this is a double standard. What about the 14 military officers who lost their lives? What about them wives them picking them? We go sit down and look at somebody where they don't charge. Not they not call and say ringleader, but that is the title. For say, if finance this particular thing in hand inside in current and past bodyguards, according to the Ministry of Information, to be particular, the Minister of Information, Mr. Chernobyl, is say the current and past bodyguards of the former president then take part in this coup. It went further for tell we say, then camp on the coup, after when the coup don't fail, then find their way back to McKinney. We don't implicate, not actually implicate, but don't make the eyes of the security officers or investigating personnel, then I don't lead them to the former president. Now, they don't do the investigation. I believe say they don't get enough evidence for make today then charge them with treason and related crimes. If that is the case, why una go allow somebody who una don't say don't commit this crime for make una give am exile when in fact una not even try am yet? That na a slap on the face of justice, I believe. That na a slap in the faces of all the people them who lost their lives in this failed coup. So what about Amadou Koita and others where they in a prison from day one where they catch them? What about them? The IG come and make an exception to the former president. He say because now an elder statesman been don't become president before, so therefore make them not put Usai Amadou Koita than they. Like say the former president in a different citizen from heaven. Amadou Koita then held and born them. This is wrong, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how big you are, no matter how tough you are, no matter how strong or rich you are, no matter how famous you are, I believe say justice should be served equally or uniformly. That nobody, nor for day, above the law of this land. Then kind tia what we do, na indo increase corruption. Na indo make accountability no day na this country. And if no one, if we say, na only the poor people them we not get somebody where they talk for them. And then people, and they not even get money for take lawyer for fetch for them. Now, only those people where we say them commit crime, where they take them, put them, lock them, and throw the key, where nobody know they talk about to them. But when the ones them, where they commit worst crime than them, because they get money, they get everything, where they just give them a slap on the wrist and let them go. How will country go ever go before? How will Africa survive? How is Sierra Leone going to survive? Your Excellency Julius Maada Bio, a calm during in campaign, a talk about corruption, a talk about all kind of thing. Well, if this, not to corruption, if it is true, I don't know again waiting na corruption. Double standard na corruption. And I wonder we know one thing. We were Yeri school bell the ring. We will study political science. We will study government. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of this country, it belongs to the executive branch. I want you to listen well to this, because if you know letter that much, it will be a little bit difficult for you for understand waiting at the try for say. Then put something we then call separation of powers. We get 3 branches of government. We get the executive branch, outside the president, and in cabinet ministers them belong. We get the legislative branch, outside with members of parliament, then they represent we, then make laws for we, where we all for abide by. And then we get the judiciary. Now they, outside you do anything, now then they carry you go. Where policeman arrest you, you go na the judicial department, and then go read your case, then determine your faith. Now the waitman then say, then 3 branches there are. One no forget any business for do with the other. If the one get any business for do with the other, na corruption, na chaos, na inequality go take place. It go mean say, the one way it gets the power for making influence the legislative, the judiciary, or any of the other branches of government don't get too much power. And there is a saying for people that we study government or political science, we say power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. So long we listen to that statement, it is factual, it is true. So why make I say this? We know for even if na a place where we respect the separation of powers, if this letter not true, I they say again, if not true, if this letter not true, we know forever supposed for Yeri say, the president na in the determine whether somebody we don't commit crime for go somewhere else, then for left arm or then not for left arm, if not to only the power where the constitution give them for make it able for pardon people them where they don't convict already, like how a pardon LAJ. When President Bio pardoned LAJ and not commit any crime, the constitution give them that power. But how you go send somebody exile, you give them all these amenities, they not even try them yet. So, waiting at the try for saying Naya, follow Yeri Sef say, the executive branch outside the president belong. In get influence for determine the fate of any prisoner or anybody who they don't accuse of committing a crime, such as waiting don't happen. So, either Ernest Koroma, where they don't charge today formally and officially, or Quita, this will president under the rule of separation of law or under the rule of law, and not get the power for interfere with the judicial process of this country. If waiting then say not true, the president interfere with this, it means say the president himself, Julius Maada Bio, is corrupt and not they adhere to the rules, to the constitution of this country. So make that clear. we're not supposed for Yeri president in name Pandis. But this letter, the purport say, na that na in happen. When I notice, I they be very careful where I they quote the letter. But na so then say, according to that letter, today when a Thursday, Ernest Koroma supposed for left the Republic of Sierra Leone for go Nigeria with all the good deals with them get. Now, Lord, we come to Nana Akufo, the president of Ghana, and Macky Sall, the president of Senegal. Lord, we come to them, whether waiting them do a good or a bad, if then do them at all. Make us say again, if then do them at all. Nana Akufo, we all they admire in oratory skills. We all they admire the way they use the Queen's language. They use them almost better than any other African head of state or any other African leader na the public domain. When he go na the United Nations, na in everybody want for Yeri. Where he talk, they talk sense. Where he talk, you go on Yeri in voice, in eloquency, in pronunciation, in enunciations, everything they at par. And he even sometimes better than the white man we born inside English. That is Nana Akufo. Isabi argue in points them very, very well in favor of Africa. If Nana Akufo go na how they call this place here, na France, a team up with President Macron, the president of France. He chastised the white man of the way when they deal with African leaders. If Nana Akufo go na United Nations, a fight on behalf of the Africans, the injustices where the white people and they do against Africa, Europe or the Western world they do against Africa. Why Nana Akufo go come on na Ghana, a come na ya for advocates in favor of putting somebody in an exile where the government or the people of Sierra Leone say don't commit a crime against the people of Sierra Leone. Before this school, Nana Akufo no say Ernest Koroma day on trial for embezzlement, a day on trial for corruption. That is before this school. And he no say also Ernest Koroma don't lost in appeal na court when it come to the rutile involvement, when it come to the petroleum building involvement. He also no say then don't ask Ernest Koroma for pay $15 million, $12 million, 70 billion leons. Also, and it's still there in counting. The charges they're not done yet. Nana Akufo, as president of Ghana, knows this. If that kind person, where they go around the world, if they tell white man say the way they treat we is wrong, now they put Africa bien. Africans, we will stand for ourselves. Lord, not supposed to rely on any other white man again. Lord, we not going to stretch we hands them as for donations. If Nana Akufo go do that, but yet still, it go come back na Africa. It come inside Sierra Leone. It tell we say the people that we don't accuse say they don't thief we, they don't put we behind, they don't make we country don't go behind. Nana Akufo go left in young country. It tell we say then kind people and they not deserve for punish them. They need for go scot-free. They need for go live a luxury life wherein we take doctor for them. We take a personal assistance for them. We free all them property. Then we will say we don't seize. And then we pay for them travel expenses while then they na Nigeria, in this case, Ernest Koroma. So who is Nana Akufo fooling? So I say to all Ghanaians that your president, Nana Akufo, if what is alleged that he did when he came to Sierra Leone on the 23rd of December 2023, he came here to plead for a man meaning our former president, who has been charged for treason and who has allegedly embezzled money from taxpayers of Sierra Leone, but your president Nana Akufo came here to ask for his freedom, ladies and gentlemen, then your president Nana Akufo is a hypocrite. Your president Nana Akufo is a liar. Your president Nana Akufo is also a thief. Your president Nana Akufo is not the leader I thought he was. This guy goes on public forums or public pulpits and speaks all the better English, but yet still comes here and tells Sierra Leoneans, you should allow someone that has been accused of treasonous crime, of embezzlement, to be free with all the luxuries to be afforded to that person. Nana Akufo, you are a hypocrite if this is true. If this is true, I have no more respect for you, sir. And Macky Sall of Senegal, same thing. I will attribute the same thing to you if this is true. Ladies and gentlemen, President Bio, if this is not true, all the big Christmas celebration where you make na your house for you bodyguards them, the branch where repel the people them where attempt this failed coup, and you honor the people that way die, you say then defend democracy, then defend this nation. You agreeing to this. Now defend them people there way don't die for your sake, for this country in sake. Now defend them. I believe no. In fact, you laughed at the faces of their wives and their children. In fact, President Bio, if this is true, you tell we say they died in vain. Everything you did, you and your wife at State House, hailing these people, is hypocritical, and that is problematic. To me, it should be problematic to every other Sierra Leonean, because hypocrisy from a leader is very, very dangerous. We want to know exactly where our leader stands when it comes to important matters of the state or this country. So, ladies and gentlemen, waiting me they say Naya, as I say all the time, I don't know if this letter is authentic, but most people they say it is authentic, and I'm not a go by most people. So I be very careful waiting at the say Naya, and I want when President Biosef see this, let him know say I not just go accuse him. I they say President Bio, if this is true, you not signatory to this. It is a dark day in Sierra Leone. It is a sad day for we the poor people, because we get plenty people away in a jail today. They don't take 1 year, 2 years. No judge no see them. They not see court yet with their eye. One, because they not get money. Two, when I say when I not get enough judges. But it go be say na bonga then go thief na market. Then still did it. Now we go charge people there with such a crime, and yet we go look at them and try for make deals so that them people there go left the country and go live a lavish life. You same President Bio, when these commissions of inquiry start, you played the role as a judiciary. We also have been done say long time ago that that is wrong for late President Bio determine whether they go jail, whether not for go jail. Because I remember at the America, you can nabo, you announce say the ones them way then go say they don't thief, where the law go hold, say then thief during these commissions of inquiry. All you want now for let them people then just pay their money, let them go outside and they go. President Bio, not to be your job that one day. You don't interfere with the other branch of government when at the judiciary. Now the judiciary only supposed for judge and determine what punishment that person they get according to the penal codes of this country. Not the president. Go sit down in office or they on campaign trail and announce to people and say, anybody with them hold that for just left and let it go. Now they corruption start inside President Bio in government. It is wrong. And we as citizens, with a sit-down, we allow them things they are for happen. Let president determine whose term will they die, whose term will they leave. And it is very dangerous. As I said to Una before, the waitman say, and where we go school, waiting then say, power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. When you give somebody too much power like that, make it determine your faith. Make it determine everything that you life in one grain. Then you not get nowhere for hide. Whether you wrong or you right, you not go able hide from that person because it go catch you. If you not catch you from the left, it go catch you from the right. If you not catch you from the right, it go catch you at the middle, the front, or the back. You have nowhere to go and you have no defense. This na in the happen na Sierra Leone. We say we no want that. We not for allow that at all for happen. No way, no how. President Bio been supposed for determine whether they go jail, whose kind punishments then they give after the conclusion of the commissions of inquiry. And not only do that, or we Sierra Leoneans, we sit down, we look again after all the three judges, Justice Biobele, Justice Bankoli, and the other one we come out Ghana, when they don't submit the final report to the president, then your recommendations, waiting then supposed for do to them people they are. I not go read all, but one way stand out, then recommend say, everybody where they don't find, say a thief from the people of Sierra Leone, poor taxpayers, not for ever stand for any political office again na this land. Ladies and gentlemen, and not take even 24 hours or 48 hours. The President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, income is strike him out unilaterally, single-handedly, without consulting any Sierra Leonean, no legislative body, nothing. President Biokam, a talk say, no, the ones them way they inside this, where they don't talk say, they don't thief from the taxpayers through this commissions of, after the report of the commissions of inquiry, we go allow them, let them contest election or let them run for political offices. President Bio do that. Now that make this year, I run for office. I run na an SLPP dominated place where na Bowtown. This is where I was born. This is where I went to school. This is where I grew up. Not to because na job I want. I get job na the United States. I not go sit down for nothing fool me foot. I go school, I learn and highly educated. I go any side and get job. So not to that make a come na ya. But I see waiting they go on na parliament. Nobody not the whole leaders accountable. Not at all. Because if me been there na parliament, I go challenge the president, say that not to your jurisdiction. That you don't go against the separation of powers because you not the executive branch today, you don't put your mouth for influence the judiciary where not supposed to happen. But most of we members of parliament, they not even know the left from right, let alone know things that are so intricate like that about governance. Nothing they not sabi because they get political powers behind them where go make them win by hook or by crook. Then go win. So this not the problem where we get in Sierra Leone. And we, the citizens of Sierra Leone, if we not start for take note and hold these people responsible, corruption at the highest scale will continue for grow. Because all this not corruption. All this not corruption. Everything. Usai president get power for sure would they go jail. Would not they go jail. Usai president get power for say would go run for election. Would not go run for election. That's not too much power. Even at the United States, ladies and gentlemen, where you go thief, what they call shoplifting, and you get that crime day, now you file, You go run for elections, then do fingerprint. Your results come for say, them don't try you and then don't find you guilty of a criminal conduct. Believe me, you not go run, that will disqualify you. Right now, what would they talk so? The former president Donald Trump, we also, they try again for run as president this time. Few states then don't talk say, they no go allow him make a run na then your state because then believe say they get criminal charges or criminal conduct where they don't find them guilty. So now that Donald Trump defect right now inside America, way na head of the free world. So ladies and gentlemen, una tell me how we go ever go before if we na Sierra Leone want to make we country develop, but yet still we no want put laws in place we no want for execute because the laws then they we no want for execute the laws them way they in place, the existing laws with the Benham left, with Benham right in favor of the rich and famous. But when it comes to the poor, you are on your own. Then they lock you up, then take the key, then not they even throw the key na the Atlantic Ocean. Then they go na the Pacific Ocean, na then they go send them. So because Mumbai, then they feel say if you throw them na the Atlantic Ocean, somebody go find accidentally open you jail and pull you. But when na rich people, famous people, like Ernest Koroma, like LAJ, where get name, where the president in West go put him out day, then pardon and make it come out, then you are blessed. Not only by God, for where he give you talent, where he give you money, but you are blessed because you're living in a country where no respect any laws, where believe say there should be double standard. There's one rule for the poor and there's one rule for the rich. Now in the Republic of Sierra Leone, and we go continue for fight against that no matter what. We not care what somebody say. You want, you talk what you they talk. You want, you left. You want, you listen. You don't want, you listen. President Bio says you want, you listen. You don't want, you listen. If you want, you take action, use your executive power or whatever power for do any kind of retribution. Once na the truth will they say, we not care. We will die for this country. We will die for the truth. We will die speaking the truth. You know, some people when they get high education, then they afraid for say, hey, maybe if I talk this against the president, they're not going to give me job. We not care about that. Whether you give a job or you not give a job, we not care. We believe, say, we people come first. More than we own personal interests. So, ladies and gentlemen, this thing about this letter, where we see, if not true, are they reiterate, if not true, say they even discuss this. And according to that letter, the president they in agreement, allegedly, according to that letter, the president they in agreement. If not true, this not a sad day. This not a double standard. This na a go against the separation of powers. This means say the president, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, don't broke the law of this land. It don't broke the law of governance. It don't go completely circumvent the rule of law and the constitution of this country. It don't use in power the wrong way. And we, they ask, I don't get nothing against Ernest Koroma. Nothing, absolutely, I don't get against Ernest Koroma. And I don't get anything against LAJ. And they use these people as example. For let me fellow Sierra Leoneans, see, waiting poor people that they go through. Waiting people that were not influential they go through in this country. We all see. When we are one for end. Because now the tender one day, where the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone get the power for make a pardon any prisoner where he want for pardon for make a come out jail. Whether you not murderer or you not anything. That not to something way bad. Oh, I know they tell you say it bad, it not bad. But we want where you the use and make you use and judiciously. We want where you the use and make you use and objectively. We don't want make you use and selectively. Now the problem that way me get. Like I say, I don't get nothing against Ernest Koroma. I don't get nothing. If I get something against Ernest Koroma, waiting that one day get for do for me. If I get something against LAJ, waiting that one day they do for me. But I they bring and come up, for long we wise up. Long we smell the coffee and wake up. So that we ourselves go take actions according to the ambit of the law. For make we redress or address them problems they are in governance. That make at the bring and come. Because we all see now where Fatima Bio come, a call artists all around Sierra Leone, a call other people them, even ministers then go welcome LAJ. Ministers them. Then go welcome them. But lo we see, where LAJ been de America, before it come on here, even they cause mayhem. Before it go United States. When he reach United States, he commit a criminal, do things the way make him criminal. Right? He go jail. He go na Salon embassy. Then go take him from there. Then deport him because of his criminal conduct. When he can here, I remember the boundary between Guinea and Sierra Leone. Balamuya, at the America. I see that video. It attack in group. It cause unrest na the border with police officers. So not to one time, not to two times, not to three times. And then this last one where they hold for, it beats girl picking na police station. Include them. They use all kind of foul language, tribalism and all things. This then go now sentence them. And not even take and don't pull them because the president in West don't grab, they don't plead for them. When in fact we get people them when a bonga head no more than thief, then they na prison the language they no judge no see the yet. Crow don't catch them, hepatitis don't catch them, dry cough don't catch them. When them in a go day, they not been get all their sickness then they. How this country go before. How God go bless we if we get double standard. The Bible say take care of the poor. Will not tell you say if the poor commit crime you for left and lay go free just because a poor. But not left and a jail where he not get anything for help himself. He not get money safe for see lawyer or even the lawyer in secretary. He not sabi self usai law do more today. The one way get all the money for take all kind of lawyer. We don't actually commit crime with the state for punishment for. Una let and go free because somebody don't talk say na in picking. Because he famous. This is wrong. Sierra Leoneans, this is wrong. We must collectively condemn these kinds of double standard in our country. And we for whole we leaders then responsible for them kind behaviors they are. This is a sad day in our country if this particular letter business not true. But now, right after that letter don't come out, Ernest Koroma on the 3rd, yesterday, then don't charge them with 4 counts. Treason being the highest day panam. So how we go do this? Is Ernest Koroma going to leave Sierra Leone today and fly to Nigeria as stated in that letter? Or that letter is not genuine, is it fake? At all. We don't know. But waiting me they say, where we for learn from this. Lord, we listen carefully. Waiting we for learn from this. Money man know the left in company, money man know. They're all not the same. Birds of the same feather flock together. if Nana Akufo of Ghana, where they speak so eloquently with the best English pronunciation of words and enunciations, when he stand anywhere, especially in the United Nations, or when he go visit with man country, then give him that podium for talk in English better pass the wait man wait him up near. It makes sense pass better the wait man wait him up near. It hold them accountable for the atrocities or the bad things that when they do to the African continent. Nana Akufo, they hold them responsible. But then, why, if not true, Nana Akufo go no for say a president, in this case, Ernest Koroma, don't go through trial we get for do with corruption? Why Nana Akufo go kanaya, if not true, on behalf of ECOWAS, in Macky Sall, for negotiate, for let them left somebody where the government believes say don't do wrong to the poor people of Sierra Leone. But yet still, they go accuse the white man of swindling or taking away from the continent of Africa. You don't get no credibility if this is true. Macky Sall don't get no credibility if this is true. Only if it is true. Then they don't get no credibility. If they don't get credibility, these people are not supposed to stand anywhere, not the United Nations or anywhere on the face of the earth, for make them talk for Africa, because they know they inside their hearts. Because it means behind closed doors, you put something in them pockets, then go hold them. Because they not believe in waiting and they say. What a man you for believe what you they say. Yeah? Make I read this comment by Ibrahim Kamara. It is a shame to you, Mr. Sako. Please, if you finish talk about Prince Harding killing, if you are not double standard. Well, Mr. Ibrahim Kamara, me show today not the title, not say Prince Harding at all. So pass you go look somebody else where they deal with Prince Harding in business. I know can I have for talk about Prince Harding, I know can I have for talk about Samura of APC. I can't talk about double standard because you na victim, me na victim. You pull, me self pull. I can't talk about when we they face justice, waiting they happen to we. As opposed to where the rich, famous, influential, and powerful they face justice, waiting in the receive. Now that I can't talk about. So my friend, this you accusation where you don't live in aya, and not whole watanaya. Not to that I can't talk about. Yeah? Wait for another topic, or maybe one day you will be lucky. Also, they talk about them things then day. But for now, no, not to that they talk about. Fatmata Yanken Barry. My brother, are you sure of what you are saying? Well, Fatmata Yanken Barry, I'm not going to tell you say assure. Now that make every word where I don't say naya about that particular letter, I say allegedly. I say if na so it be. I don't reiterate that many times. So therefore, nobody no go hold me say na so Mr. Sako say flat out. Because me self, where they talk to Unanaya, I don't believe say any president in your mind go do waiting that letter say we government do. Now that make I be very careful, or I be very careful in waiting at the say. I say if it is true. If it is true. But if it's not true, I go be very happy. So why I go be happy? I go able to get a fresh of breath air for say at least in this case, they not go too far. Waiting them in saying that letter not too true. But a letter written or a piece written by Umaru Fofana or and waiting like this man in name, the foreign minister, whether or not them put him out or not, say the president say waiting the right hander with all those agreements in no about that. In no about that. So I go gladly if that not true for say the president in hand no dey inside this, waiting then say under no to in. So let's say waiting Mr. Kamara Skino say, Mr. Sako, you're talking about double standard in this your platform, but what are the evidences for the former president and LAJ that this government has ever brought up to the public? This government don't give out real information to the public. That's a crime. Well, my dear brother, first of all, we not get evidence. They don't collect evidence. This is true premature in the case of Ernest Koroma. This on Ernest Koroma is alleged. He is innocent until proven guilty. That's the law and that's what is supposed to be. But when they say you are innocent until proven guilty, it all means say they not go arrest you. It all means so. Then go still arrest you and then go to something where they call the trial phase. That trial phase, now they all the evidence the way you they ask for. Now they come. When it come in, the judges where they listen to the case, then go listen to two different sides. The one side, now the prosecution, where they represent the government, meaning where they represent the people of Sierra Leone. Because when they say the government, now the people of Sierra Leone versus Ernest Koroma and the others. And then you go get the defense lawyers, where they represent the president, meaning Ernest Koroma. For now, we know say na Joseph Fitzgerald, na in lawyer. So when they go there, then they present evidence for say na President Koroma do am. Then in your lawyer go present say no to in do am. This not the reason we make in not do am. Then we get people that we then call jurors. We go listen and hear. At the end of the day, now then go vote whether the president is guilty or not. So the evidence where you they ask me for that provide for Ernest Koroma, we not get it, then they can get her, yeah? When they don't forget her, me and you go sit down, let them go court. If we want now, we go ask the government, make them televise them, just like how they do the commissions of inquiry, we then televise. But I will tell you one thing though, Mr. Kamara Skino, I will tell you one thing. During the trial of Ernest Koroma at the commissions of inquiry, in your secretary, Turam, we are a very good friend of him, Osho Cole, not to Madabio, not to SLPP person, but Osho Cole, an APC person, a Sidon na court, na the commissions of inquiry, he tell the whole world, say the petroleum building, where Ernest Koroma rent on behalf of the government, na in Getam, in the Osho Cole, in Wef. He say he won't emboss the president, meaning Ernest Koroma. Say no rent this building from me because na conflict of interest. Meaning I dey work for you, you're not supposed for rent from me. Na crime. So I want let you listen well. Na crime. But wait till happen. Ernest Koroma ignore the rules of engagement, waiting this government don't say, or where they inside we book, with constitution, he overrule one day, he rents the building from Impadi. Where rent the building in all tap day, where the man give him the cost for month or year, how much for pay, and Koroma had $40,000 on him, on his own. This not to Mother Bio talk and a court, not to SLPP chairman talk and a court, na APC man way inside the government of Ernest Koroma, and na a very good friend also of Ernest Koroma, a trusted friend. Okay, he had $40,000. So where the check, where the year around, When he paid the man that money, the man they balance the 40,000 back to Ernest Koroma. I want let you go watch the proceedings na court. You self. Let you see. So you go no say not to lie and the lie per Ernest Koroma, not to witch hunt, not to anything. And Ernest Koroma not tap day. Inside that petroleum office, some people then they wait and say they don't retire. Then give them all package. But then find out say them people and they still they work day and then they collect pay. Or them people and still they collect pay. All that one day na day it come out. So not to we say na incumbent APC na in say. Not to me Lance and Sako say. Me not belong to APC, I not belong to SLPP. If you follow this past election, June 24th, I run as an independent candidate for MP. Yeah? So I not there for bastardize or for go against anybody. I there for long we all know what thing we get for do, for long we country be a better place for we all. Yeah? Easy Jamal Sise, Poppy Nastar. Let's talk about Poppy Nastar. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about facts, not fiction. No evidence, no case. ECOWAS already see that there is no case. Well, my brother, I don't know if ECOWAS already don't see there is no case. No trial, no occur yet, then they in the face of evidence gathering. I don't know. Well, that means to say, Mr. Easy James Sise, it mean waiting that they tell me, no offense to you, no disrespect to you. It means say you don't know how court proceedings they go. You don't know between gathering evidence for let them charge somebody with a crime first of all, and then after that for let them find that person they guilty. For let them charge somebody with a crime, somebody get for say something. Right? Somebody get for say something. Where them believe say a pertinent to this case. Where them believe say this person are likely in hand inside or believe say in hand inside. After that, then go court. When then go court, the evidence now will make them charge Ernest Koroma with a crime. The government go present that one day. A left to in lawyers then now for try for challenge those evidence. So maybe my brother Easy Jamal Sise and Mr. Kamara Skino look like say they no one day go court, they no read about how courts they run, they no read about evidence gathering, they no read about anything. Then the blind supporters of Ernest Koroma or the APC party, now that make them really no one understand how things they work because I don't explain them all the way to the layman's level for make them understand how things they work in court. But they refuse for understand. Instead, then they come with things them way get for do with politics. Me not to politics, me can play now, my friend. If not to that, I'm not going to talk about LAJ. LAJ, not to politics, make them put in a jail. In not to Ernest Koroma, in not to anything, but I still talk about the double standard, and that I can't talk about now. So we go understand what thing they go on. Yeah? So now me on waiting safe one day. And now Kamara Skino, Mr. Sako, you na SLPP man, so you can't fool we. If Salon man is honest to their consciences, Salon will go forward. You here telling you not SLPP APC member, but which party you come from to form your own political party. My friend, I not form political party. Now that I tell you, Mr. Skino. Una not sabi how governance they run. Una not sabi how election they run. Una not sabi how then they prosecute person. How then they gather evidence. The evidence stage. They think that you're innocent until proven guilty. None of that. So, me, again, I tell you, me not to APC, me not to SLPP. Me run as an independent, yeah? And I run a way na predominantly SLPP place. So, but still, If I want be SLPP, it's easy for me for win election because now then so they are. But it's not about that because I don't believe waiting and they do na parliament, then they do the right thing. So I am what I tell you now in. This is not about politics, but you now want to turn into politics. So that, you know, you get your right to your opinion and all they against you, whatever you want to think about, what they say, it's okay. Now we get again Dalanda Bar. Woo! Ah, fire. Dalanda Bar from New Jersey, the great state of New Jersey. Now, my brother and your wife this old, but this now Ernest Koroma and two born the same place. And then the Sokwan will be back. Mada Bio already said that he will put EBK in a tight place. There is no justice in Sierra Leone. Dalanda Ba, Ustewe Mada tell you say they put Julius. Ustewe tell you say they put EBK in a tight place. Wait, let tell you what in them say. Mada Bio in opinion na in your personal opinion. The vice president in opinion na then your personal opinion. Mada Bio say most of the Mami cost them. And most of the other things, the way they happen, they say EBK knows about them. EBK not they say anything. They say one day EBK not distant himself from Adebayo, when I in the party chairman. All the things the way go on na Makeni, where 7 people and die, 152 injured. EBK Yeri, all the audios of threats against security officers, we not go born good picking. EBK not say nothing. Also, when they go for go question EBK na in house, Ario go, all kind devil go surrounding house. In your house, at 7 o'clock in the morning, a day inside house within 3 lawyers, and all come out to tell and say this na obstruction of justice is not supposed to happen. And not do am. He left the lead and do am. Why? I want Dalanda answer that question. Why? You know, saying a question and they can't ask you. Not to arrest them, they can't arrest you. You don't be president of this country. You don't take an oath to obey the law and the constitution of this country. But you did and you oath. Then can't surround your place. Say nobody no go inside there. If anybody go inside there, it go be a war or death and destruction. You know the potential of violence, and ABK knows the potential of casualties, meaning that people have lost their life. In all common ado, it tell everybody let them disperse. Now question no more and they can't ask them. And not do that. So with all those things, Mada Bio say, when you not treat yourself like a big man, we go make you to bobo. Not only Mada Bio, the vice president at one time in Port Loco, couple of years ago, himself said the same thing. He asked the crowd, if you behave like Piki, we go treat you like Piki, not so? The crowd say yes. He say, well, una tell that pa, let Isidona in corner na elder statesman who don't respect her, let respect himself. If he not respect himself, then we go treat her like a Pikin. Dalanda. So, na so the team pass. Mother Bio not say he go put her in a tight place. I want to let you Musa Mother say he go put her in a tight place. If anything, and not talk that. Okay? Where, Jamal, where are you when the president boldly tell the people of Sierra Leone that he will put the ex-president in a tight place, and trying to do that now? Mr. Easy, I don't know what I don't know what for tell you again. I don't tell you say then they gather evidence. In any case, na evidence then they gather. Me not they tell you say Ernest Koroma guilty of this crime. I not ever tell you that one day on this me broadcast. I not tell you say Ernest Koroma guilty. I say based on the evidence we then get, then believe say he gets a role where he play. And for let somebody make suspicion not to a crime. Now, depending on how that suspicion they big, then decide for put her under house arrest, And according to the IG, now respect them Giam as former president. Otherwise, then go put him usai. Then other people they are they waiting and call them quieter than they. But then Giam house arrest. Not so now that me not they tell you say the man guilty. I don't know whose evidence we then get, but I will tell you something also, right? When this thing first happened, Mother Bio no go right away and say na Ernest Koroma do this, na APC do this. No, it say na security breach. Most of una feel say because they say na security breach, we don't go now to coup. Una feel say na lie and they lie because them we don't say security. No, make we educate ourselves again. When crime occur, the potential for let the charges change and increase to more serious crime, it exists based on the ongoing investigation where can they take place. So when Mother Bill talk say, this na security breach, it means say, then they only look at the military and outside the place happen, not a coup yet. They not get a means say, they not get any evidence right now for sure say na coup. If na been any other person, like how they say na witch hunt against Ernest Koroma, na this, na that, the very moment, then go send people in McKinney and all side for let them hold all the APC agbagba them, make them, bring them come for detention and do what they want to do. For say this na coup. But Mother not say so, where he give in press briefing. He not say so. Not to so, he say a security breach. So, after that, Lord we remember, then hold 13 army man them. One police day, one civilian day among them. When they hold them one day, now then give now information to the president and the government, I mean to the security forces, the criminal investigation department. When then get them in evidences, then bump them up from security breach to an attempted coup or a failed coup because of the evidence we then gather. Now, that evidence we then gather, then call Ernest Koroma for let it can help the government in doing this investigation. But when they call in and then we don't get some evidence plus in, then say, well, it look like say this man self in hand panam. So, you know they go McKinney until we got to the bottom of this, how far in hand they in. So, now so then they prosecute or now so then they investigate crime. Yeah, me brother. Because some of una can kaya no more for just talk politics and politics and politics. Una not really interested in facts. And most of una again, or some of we not even know how the procedures of obtaining evidence they go. And when we obtain evidence, whether the charges go bump up, it go add up or not, we don't know. Well, I tell you today, it they add up if they find any evidence. So if them don't charge you with, for example, misdemeanor, waiting a misdemeanor, where they do just then common crime them. But if they find out, say now, you choke somebody, you choke that person there, but you not been talk about, then can find out, say you choke out with knife. It don't bump up to felony, well, aggravated assault. Now, if you be say you kill the person, but they not be know whether or not you kill him, then throughout the investigation, if they get that information there again, then go pull them from felony with aggravated murder, aggravated assault, then bump them up to murder. Now, so case they go, yeah, low learn, do ya big, low learn something, a big. Now, so cases then they go, yeah. So with them cheap political shots they are when they try for bring can make this point here, like say, now politics we can't discuss. No, you don't turn Mother Bio a mouthpiece. Okay, very good. Thank you, sir. And Cecilia Momo, thank you very much. I'm glad that you know that and you said that. Thank you very much. Well, Cecilia, I just want to know more. Let everybody share this So we go learn about we right, because this video today not about Ernest Koroma versus Mada Bio. This is about the rights of Sierra Leoneans, how they're supposed to treat we. In this same video, Cecilia and others, I don't criticize Mada Bio also. So I don't know what you wanna they say now, what you wanna want again. I don't criticize Mada Bio, usai it go wrong, waiting he do, and I don't criticize would I supposed to criticize, and I don't state the facts. How they're supposed to treat we as Sierra Leoneans. If that not good for you, but you want make them to politics, then that's fine. I am not a sir, Cecilia Momo. I am a woman. Thank you. Cecilia, I am wholeheartedly apologizing for calling you sir. Maybe I said sir because I know that Cecilia is a female's name. I probably said sir because I was trying to explain something else, and then I mistakenly called you sir. So, my dear, beautiful lady, Cecilia Momo, please, I apologize for calling you sir. Okay? Please accept my apology. Now, Mr. Sako, no listen, them party picking them, Anna Jaden Conte Kamara. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Alusain Sarang Sar. Hi, how are you, my dear brother? Yes, my dear brother. Mada Moody is watching. Welcome. Cecilia Momo is sharing. Just share, Cecilia. It will be good for you to share. So I want everybody to share this video. So we go learn waiting now we write. We go learn the injustices. We go learn, lo we know say now, with everything what I don't say here, we poor, we not get justice. We poor, we not get preferential treatment. Only if you get money, you famous, you influential, you they get preferential treatment. If this letter not true, but also I don't highlight LJ in you. Now make am clear. It no mean say LJ, no forget pardon. It no mean say the president no gets the right for doing. Every New Year or Christmas, in some countries, the president gets the power bestowed upon him or her for make a pardon some prisoners, whether it be murderer or not. You dey go, get all the list, try for know whose crime they were I don't commit, and then whether you feel for pull na prison that particular day, you go pull them. Not to a crime at all. The United States of America also gets that. I think say themselves na Christmas or New Year, where the president, they exercise that power for pull some people in a prison. It could be murderers, it could be anything. It can pull in a prison. The governor of a state na America, we not to even president, inking also able for pull somebody na prison. So they're not there against the law. So, ladies and gentlemen, that I will tell you. Stop deceiving people. Deja Aknil. Well, Deja Aknil, now you they tell people and say, or me in particular, say you na SLPP. Now you they swear to God to me, say you na SLPP. Now, when I come, anything where I say, we not go in favor of APC, you they attack. So you they hide behind your finger. Me not they hide behind my finger, Deja Aknil. In fact, that not to your name. Even your name, you know they put out on social media. I don't know what you they hide. Me na me real name this, you go look me up anywhere. Me criminal investigation in America, whether I mean a criminal, I don't commit crime or I don't commit anything, whether I mean I wanted, just go put me name, let you go check. Because waiting do, I know they hide behind me finger. You know to you name Deja Aknil. No Sierra Leone no name Deja Aknil. Not to you name that one day. Right? You they hide behind them. You they hide behind your party. You remember, you tell me, say, you na die-hard SLPP. Not so, but maybe don't know, say, that is not true. Because anything I say, I like I say 10 good things about APC. and I say one thing, we no favor, you don't jump. Now they will they know whether they talk true, whether not they talk true. Not so. So DJ Acknell, me not they pay you no mind at all about waiting you the right or waiting you the say, because you know your submissions they're not objective now one-sided, right? I don't talk now against Mada Bio. You like that, not so. Waiting you don't do wrong. You like that, but you just know like why are they talk anything else about any APC and especially Ernest Koroma. Well, look what you they bring come. Why don't you talk about Kamajos? My dear brother, I don't know how I can understand, and sometimes reading and comprehension are two different things. For Yeri and for understand, a very, very different. You go able to read without understanding, and then I'm bad. Now make most of una they fail in school. Una know they pass. Una they read, but una they understand. You don't listen to me whole night. Me conversation no day about Kamajo. Me conversation no day about the Civil War. Me conversation no day about Mende and Timini. Me conversation no day about Uda sabi fet, Uda no sabi fet. Not to that me conversation day about Mr. DJ Acknell. Come on, boy, you don't tell America too much for let you not able to understand where somebody they talk. This not to Kamajo talk. Who's them way I don't talk about Kamajo na ya? Who's the way I don't talk about Tamaboro or any fighting force? Who's the way I don't talk about a military force for fight? In this me submission, none. Everything what they talk about now, now we as citizens, we right, and the double standard way they go on at the country. You just hate because I use Ernest Koroma. That's all. Nothing more. And na in I go use because na then na the top people them na the social ladder. That na in I can't talk about that. People are way rich, way famous, way influential, way powerful. Then get separate justice and we self get separate justice. Now that I can't talk about. You know? Yes, I talk about Sano on Friday. Exactly. You know why I talk about Joseph Sano? Because it go against the Limba people. It insults the Limba people. Me not to Limba. Me na Madingo. Me mama Madingo, me papa Madingo. Me na Madingo. With full of blood. Yeah? So, I stood up for the Limbas because I know them to be very good people. And I believe, say, everything that Sano said in that audio was a lie about the Limbas. Ibuala Sidola said to me, Motla, not talk about them. Huh? Okay. Well, DJ Acknell, me brother, you sure say you alright, bro? You sure say you okay? You really sure say you okay? Look what you they talk about. You they talk about me, no they pay you bill. We don't talk about bill who that get money, who that not get money. We don't talk about that in here. You sure say you okay this net? Or you don't take small thing? Huh? You don't take small thing. If you don't take small thing, go don't let you sleep. When I look waiting this man they right. It don't come up from Kamajo, it don't count to money. If they talk about you know to like them people there. Right away, you don't disrespect everybody where don't can me show today. Just by this one great word where you don't write. And that make I tell you say it good for let you know what you they say, what you they write. And it good for let you understand what you they say and what you they write. But look at this. If me tell you say me not turn like a una. Now cause I don't cause you. Now me viewers them, now that you don't insult so. With this word, I am not like these people. You don't pay my bills. So what you they try for say? Them people are poor. Now that they try for say you sabi them, you sabi how much money they get at them pockets. You know them. You not sabi them from Apple to Adam. If they go talk them kind word here. My brother, if you not take today you dip on online for New Year. Now for go take a rest small, let you sleep, let you left for drink that drink day or smoke that smoke day. And for left am yeah. If you not let Kotia they say na me show, Wetin you get for do? You know one for yeri. You know, if you know one for yeri, what they say. Facebook give you the choice. You delete me, you pull me, completely let you not watch me because I they make you temperature high. Yeah? You know me brother, still. You know me brother. You know, I'm not going to throw away you. But if you feel, say, it bring a health issue to you or mental issue to you, just delete me. Let you not watch me no more. Because at the end of the day, I go and let you get sound mind what we see in a salon we all enjoy. I not go why they pass you craze. Say na lance and asako, na you don't frustrate me. I not go on that, yeah? Yeah? So do ya a big. Alright. Okay, Mr. Akmil. Thank you very much. Let God bless you. Make God make you sleep fine. I pray for you, yeah? Okay. So you're very right, my brother. IB Dumbuya say answering him is taking me off. Thank you very much, sir, for bringing me back to my point. So fellow Sierra Leoneans, we all get a responsibility as Sierra Leoneans. We all get responsibility. This country, for too long, then don't show we say na two different kinds of laws they. One they exist for the rich, one they exist for the poor. Yeah? One they exist for the rich, one they exist for the poor. And one way they exist for we the poor, justice no did. Justice no did at all. The one way they exist for the rich, then go able for make we own right to wrong. Then they give them justice in the face of injustice. This na in they happen all the time. Now we country. It they happen all the time. Even if you go now with police stations in Naya, you get money. You want for let them do anybody something we don't offend you. As soon as rich, then don't begin salute you, the pardon come. If you influential. Quick, now then don't begin ask you, hey, yes sir, what's happening, sir? As you tell them, say, nah, go molest me. Where? Pass see they don't call you, but can I, and don't begin push you around, go put you in a corner. Without no investigation. Una know what they talk about. Now the court system also not the same thing. When he can't follow, we pardon people, them not the same thing. Me influential at team up for you, they come out scot-free. Go home. Despite whose crime you don't commit against me, the state or the government. No matter how much money you don't thief. And let we understand one thing. The kind money where then leaders they are the thief. Then they thief in an industrial scale. You know what they do to me and you, to we Sierra Leoneans. Then your thief they make sure say you mama they die in a hospital. Not to then take gun shoot am but not then kill am. Then your thief they make bella woman they go born if they die. Then your thief they make sure say you will need medication, you know they get you they die. Because the money we then supposed for divert to the health department, so then go buy diagnostic machines, then go able for know who sickness they pay you, so that then go get doctors them we specialize in transplant and other things. The hospital not go able for afford them, not able attract them doctors then they, because the money not they. Not only that, the equipment not there, but not only that, the facility self not conducive for doctor we go study overseas and come for practice. Pass the way get sorry at for we, na then can come. Waiting they cause that, that the ministers them, the presidents them, the money with and the thief. From we, na in the cause doing death than they amongst we. But where we ready, we want to protect them because them belong to we party, them belong to we tribe, we sabi them, now we all go school. For those reasons, we dey protect them. Anybody open in mouth, we begin curse them. But you and me, we mama them don't die, we friends them don't die, we countrymen them don't die for simple disease. We dey hear na many times. We were there abroad, then they call on we. Me pikin don sick. Then say, they no go women on a salon pass who carry and go abroad. But the best one for that person, pass who carry and go Ghana. When you call Ghana, then they start from $15,000 upwards. It be say that you brother day or your sister, the family way come out, they not even get $100. Pass you go on social media, if you get luck, you start for put money together. For let them carry that person there for go do operation. Me where they talk to una, I don't do search on me station. Me show hidden truth many times. And plenty of una don't take una hard-earned money. Where una work for, una don't put them towards those cause. And the trust and belief una get in me. Una don't put una money there for we help a poor Sierra Leonean we need medical treatment na Ghana or India. I don't do am plenty thing. I no like for do am. I no like for come to una. Cause some man go say this man he don't pass mark. But a heart for you sit down. You see somebody, you know say if I carry and go Ghana, if I carry and go India, it dey well, nothing no dey do am. It go come back and live a full life. But if I no carry and go, within 2 months, 3 months, it dey die, it perish. A heart for let you not come on the media and start for bigger. And even that, people then go curse you, then go call you, say you not thief man, you they eat people money, you they do this, you they do, but they take all that one day for the sake of humanity. But waiting they cause that, now then we lead us there. Where they thief we on an industrial scale. Now then they cause them. Not a way you just hold somebody, it don't make cool, you go put on a firing squad, you kill them. Because he commit crime. And you do them according to the law. No. You way they thief the money, resources of this country. Where they make or not get enough for buy medicine in case we brothers and sisters are sick. For buy diagnostic machines. For bring can doctors where they do transplant or where specialize in particular things. Now all they kill we. Then you have people like Acnil, where you they come for can't talk na ya. Then they bring politics inside and tribalism. It is very sad. You are undermining the government on a low key, but pretending like you're talking favor, but I don't understand what you say. Now, Ali K. Mansare, we still have some very low-minded people in our beloved Sierra Leone. People keep shouting for EBK while he's begging for mercy, to a point agreeing to go on exile in another country. And Cecilia Momo, I know my late brother died in Ghana 8 years ago. The pain, it pained me. So you see, Cecilia Momo, you see what they say? No need for let you care go your brother na Ghana. Not so, if we been get good hospital, no need for let you care and go. But now because of the industrial scale of stealing and embezzlement by we officials with no accountability, now it make your brother no choice, because you no get better doctors, no get trained doctors to do some of the things. Apart from doctors, Cecilia will not even get diagnostic tools for tell we whose disease where this person gets. sorry. My sympathy goes to you and everybody else we don't lost their loved ones. But look, if President Bio sick Gisno, you feel say it go na Connaught Hospital or 34 Hospital, the only reason President Bio go 34 Hospital, now if na emergency, let them care and go there for sustaining life until them fly with them na Germany or America or England. But in self no want any hospital na ya. They not too clean for them. The diagnostic machines they know they in self know that. If by Koroma sick, same thing. If minister sick, same thing. If member of parliament sick, you get the money, same thing. Not here they can now not Turkey then they go because in cheaper small. Me they say, any president na this country then for put her inside with law. Any president na this country, no matter who sick where you sick, you know for fly come on at this country. The same hospital where me they go, where Sierra Leoneans they go, na day you forgo. Then for put that into law. If we not put that into law, then people are not go ever pay attention to the health sector or the health care of Sierra Leoneans. But believe me, President Bio sick today, that $320,000 for charter plane, for go any which man country, Singapore, within few hours, then go fly with them. Why? Them better pass we? No. So law we put a law. Law we talk to we members of parliament. If you not bring this bill and vote for them, for say any of una sick, who side and the men winner did them for men una, next election will not they vote for you. Let you see what thing go happen. Then go do them. If they not do them, una vote against them. Una whole meeting all over, una vote against them. Because then they try for say, even when they pay them good money, their life better pass una. Then forget better medical care than una. And when then they go there hospital and they not to their money, oh, now we owe money, then taxpayers the money, now in they carry them go overseas. Okay? So now that we go say to una, Lord, we work as Sierra Leoneans. Yes, my darling Fatmata O Jallo from the great state of Virginia. How are you? And welcome to the Hidden Truth Show. And you know, that make some of una dinner, una don't vex. I don't mean for hurt anybody. And in any society, if you believe, say, everybody go agree with you, then you're not the biggest fool on social media. If you believe, say, everybody for agree with you, you fool pass all man on social media. People then go disagree with you. And then disagreement and they, if it constructive, you go learn from them. If it constructive, I know they say the rude one them. If it constructive, you go learn from them. So, me no the kaya for la expect let everybody say, I agree with you. I expect people then for criticize me. Of course, it's part of the game and it's human nature. What in me they think, not to in you they think. Okay? What in me they think, not to that, I'm not going to expect you for let you think the way what they think. For let you feel the way what they feel. So when I come, I expect say I go. Some people will be offended. Where it be say me your intention not to for offend you, you will be offended. That na part of it. You self for understand that. So do ya we just enjoy and we learn from each other. Where they criticize me with point. Where I go and look, I say, I say, man, waiting that guy they say, I think say it makes sense. So the next time, you don't give me something where I don't learn from, where myself go able for put out in me own way and try for make other person understand. Maybe I don't ever think that way they. right? We're not perfect, not at all. So, now we get dialogue in we conversations. Now, Mr. Epps Sandy says, I like your program always. Oh, thank you very, very much, Mr. Sandy. God bless you. Thank you. And Happy New Year to you and everybody else that is watching. Aknil, you get upset when you get criticized. Well, Mr. Aknil, we're all humans. Maybe you see it that way, and I won't say no, but I don't think say today I get upset with you at all. I just not understand the topic where you they bring me, they talk about we as Sierra Leoneans for stand up so that we not go get double standard, and I use Ernest Koroma, the kind luxury and other things the way they receive, and compare them to the bobo we not get nothing na in hand, we go don't just stiff bonga head. You vex because I call Ernest Koroma in name, and you want hide behind your finger. You tell me say you na SLPP, but I don't know you na SLPP, but I don't notice say anytime why they talk bad thing about SLPP, you know they oppose them. But the minute I say something about, especially by Koroma, you don't take up arms against me. So I see say la left you go to tell me say you na SLPP. So me not there for SLPP, I'm not there for APC. So I'm not vexed by you at all, my dear brother. Not at all. I know you for over 5 years, exactly. You don't know me for over 5 years, and you don't make comment on me show for over 5 years. Not one day you make any comment in favor of SLPP. I know they say you for make now way you they hide behind your finger and that make at the talk so. Not one time, not any time in my dream, but you don't make plenty favorable comments on APC. Not that it is bad, but not because you want tell me say or try for fool me say you na SLPP. So now that no more and they try for tell you, but I'm not vexed at all. Not vexed at all, Mr. Deja Aknil, you American newfound name. Yeah. So, and we get Alpha Bar after Alpha Bella Barry. This your campaign against the APC is truly shameful. Mr. Bar also say this na campaign. I not mention APC na Mr. Barry, not at all, not one time, not any time. I mentioned Ernest Koroma, and I mentioned poor people with the thief bonga. I mentioned LAJ, LAJ, not to APC. Why you not talk about them? ECOWAS letter is true, but it's possible tomorrow for ABK to go to Nigeria. This not Mr. Epson. Well, Mr. Sandy, I go pray God let this letter not be true. Not because I not like Ernest Koroma, but this not good for we law. It's not good for we country. It's not good for we country. I dey pray God the letter about EBK being exiled, because that's why they call and then use fine word then say temporary, being exiled to Nigeria. I go pray God say let it not be true. For the simple fact that there is a double standard, for the simple fact not a good president in our country at all. And if Nana Akufo of Ghana took part in this negotiation, then it not get any credibility for go team up na France against Macron and talk in favor of Africa and say the injustice where Europeans and whites are doing to Africans. When in fact, in a president, if they come na a country advocate for somebody where the state don't charge with a crime. What is the difference? It's even worse. So, now that I they say, I they get a call from Mr. Saheed Conte. You get for wait for me. I will call you back. I know you're calling me out of United States. So, Mr. Saheed Conte, if you want come on live, come in live. Anybody, whether na Mr. Saheed Conte, whether na anybody where they are, Alpha Barry, Aknil, you can come live. I will accept you. Lo, we continue the conversation. But now I'm not going to pick you, call Mr. Saheed Conte. But if you want to come live, you can come live. Okay? That goes for anybody. We go on for articulate in your views, so the public go hear, or we go on for challenge me on views, so the public go hear. But all I they say, when we do them, we do them in a civil manner, because we get small picking them, we go hear, where they read, and I go ask, Lord, we behave like mature people. If you come on, yeah, let not be hala hala. Lord, just talk as brothers and sisters, yeah. So now that no I go say, and Cecilia Momo, we all now one exactly. Some of us have to voice our concerns. Yes. Cecilia, I know they're against any concern. That we know it's good that we voice our opinions and our concerns. I go learn from them. Other people, the way they watch, go learn from them. You go write something where you go catch somebody in eye, and that make where you go on Facebook. Some comments, and they, as you write somebody, they go put like. If they choose you comment, they put like, because it makes sense to them. So yes, I agree. And Mr. Sandy, but we President Bio sing the letter 2 about the dialogue. Sing the letter 2 about the. Yeah, well, I hope so. I hope so. If Ing signed the letter about the dialogue, because then say yes, they agree according to the paper. Then say then come into an agreement, but it go full up me months. Go really full up me months if it is true. Full up me months. And they talk again, not to because I get anything about it, but it's not good for the country. It's not good. And we have Amadou Jallo. Ah, yes, Mbranke. I wonder what happened to the rest of the other prisoners that escaped from Pademba Road. Also, the prisoner that escaped from Pademba Road, also, what is the state of security for the Sierra Leone people, and for the matter, the nation as a whole, given that these prisoners were considered to be criminals, or let's say dangerous, right? Well, so far from the last counting, out of over 1,000 prisoners, I think, say, the last time I stopped checking, not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, they've only apprehended 150 to 200. So you're looking at over 1,000 of them are still out, close to 2,000 of them are still out roaming the streets of Sierra Leone. Also, some of them are very, very dangerous. I believe even some of them went in because the minute they came out, they started committing other crimes and they were arrested. Some went on their own, like LAJ, who is now being pardoned. But yes, it is very dangerous. They are living amongst us. We, the citizens, pray that they don't come, we don't come across them, or we're not victimized by them, Mr. Amadou Jallo. The current state of our country in terms of security, for now, things are calm, they're quiet. We're not having any security issues, at least that I know of. Everybody is going about their business. We're roaming free. We're traveling free. Although I heard an audio today from one guy that said President Bio has blocked people from coming to the southeast, which is a big lie. It is not true. Everybody is moving from Freetown to Bo to Kenema to Pujao, everywhere freely. So that's a lie. That's just a propaganda message. So, Mbranke, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine in the great state of Virginia. See you guys soon. And then Epps, President Bio, na mess now we country, trust me. Now, Mr. Epps, in your opinion, say President Bio, na a mess now we country. And as we say, everybody is entitled to their opinion. Then Mr. DJ Acknell again, I gave few examples, Mr. Sako. First is the what? Where is Acknell? First is the video of few people talking about the Kamajo in both. But Mr. Acknell, again, we're not talking about Kamajo here. We're talking about the rights of Sierra Leoneans to be treated fairly and equally, no matter our social status, how much money we have or don't have. I cited examples, and we're talking about the double standard, and we're talking about the exile of the president. So we used him as an influential person, as an example of how when you're rich, you're famous and influential, you get a slap on your wrist. When you're poor or dirt poor, you go to jail. That's what we're talking about, not Kamajo. Thank you, sir. Amadou Jallo, what is the government doing other than just praying? Mr. Jallo is saying, what is the government doing other than just praying? Well, I'm sure this praying for what, I don't know. But you know, in Africa, and in many poor places, we have many churches and mosques. And some of us believe that when we wake up and pray, God will bring food on our table. That makes us very, very lazy. In developed world, people believe in going to work, pray and go to work to earn a living. But here is believing in God, that God will solve all the problem and will bring everything. And somebody eloquently said, that's the problem of Africa. So I don't know what the government is doing, Mr. Amadou, about other than praying. I think they should stop praying and take action, right? And then as President Bio is a criminal president. That is what Mr. Epps is saying, that President Bio is a criminal. Thank you, sir, for your submission. Cecilia Momo, is there freedom of speech in Sierra Leone? I've heard, I believe one time I was in Maryland, Cecilia, and I want Mr. Acknell to also listen to this because he wants to bring partisan politics in this. At one time, I was in Maryland when the Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, was holding a town hall meeting, and I was fortunate to be there. At that time, a comedian by the name of Poopa was arrested for making a comedy skit that, according to the security or whoever institution, said was disrespectful to President Bio. Therefore, he was arrested. And if you go on my Facebook page, you probably will find it. I challenged the Vice President one-on-one, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, in the great state of Maryland, one-on-one, tete-a-tete, toe-to-toe, and advocated eloquently for the release of Mr. Poopa. I didn't only advocate for his release, I pointed out the injustice of what they did, that his freedom of speech was suppressed, and that is against the rule of law. I made sure I did that, and that hall was packed with Sierra Leoneans and white Americans alike. So I've been challenging authority figures where it was needed. I don't bite my tongue for anything. You can go on Facebook and probably you may find that there. President Bio went to Washington, D.C. I did the same thing on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. So, yeah. So that's all I'll say. That freedom of speech was suppressed, and that was unjust. That was unlawful detention of Mr. Pooper. He's a comedian. He made a skit wherein there was a chain. He chained himself like a dog and started screaming. There was someone else that was right there that was saying Lungi Bridge, and then he'll go row, 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 and all the other things that the president had promised that he would do. That person will call those promises or those items one by one, and then he will scream and bark like a dog. So because of that, he was arrested. Some of you may remember that. I stood for him, asked for his immediate release in the great state of Maryland. So, Mr. DJ Acknell, you can prove me wrong on that one too, okay? And go after me as a SLPP man, right? So, you said answer the question directly, so I don't know how else to answer it. If you don't understand what I'm saying, my dear brother, I am sorry that your understanding is a little bit limited, yeah? America misses you so much. Mr. Sandy, well, I'll take that as a compliment from you, sir. Thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment, sir. Thank you. Comfort Sano, welcome, welcome, welcome. Comfort Sano, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you lived in the United States. This is Cecilia Momo. These are the kind of dialogues I'm looking for, wherein we can exchange ideas as Mr. Sandy and others, Mr. Amadou Jallo and others. You know, Mr. Sandy has his opinion about the government, the president, but he's not making it to be about politics. He's not making it to be about me versus APC, me versus SLPP in favor of this or Kamajo. It's not about that. So I welcome these kinds of things. I know you lived in the United States for years. I'd love to hear your take on the freedom of speech. Cecilia, you mean the freedom of speech in the United States or the freedom of speech in Sierra Leone? I would like to know. Or the freedom of speech in the United States compared to the freedom of speech in Sierra Leone. Is that what you're asking? Please let me know, and I'll try my best to do whatever I can to answer that question for you. You are one of the bad apples of Sierra Leone. Thank you very much, Mr. DJ Acknell. So what do you do when an apple is bad? When you bite it and you feel that it doesn't taste good, you throw it away, right? So I'm asking you to throw me away in the trash, never to pick me up again. Thank you very much. We all need to start to pray now for our country, Sierra Leone. I agree with you very much, sir. I agree with you. I agree with you very much, sir. Don't skip that, okay? I agree with you very much. My darling, Fatmata Ujalo, na die and sleep. You're very correct. The freedom of speech, yep, the freedom of speech, United States to hear is dying. So, Famata Ojalo, waka de go fenyu na out in column, Virginia. So you go cook good, kring and lafidi in the morning, becoming a madinga man. Yeah, Cecilia in Sierra Leone compared to the US. Okay, so Cecilia is saying the freedom of speech in the United States compared to the United States. Oh, Cecilia, it's die and sleep like night and day. You cannot compare. In fact, it's incomparable. I will let you know that. In the United States, you're free to say what you want as long as you don't go into a movie hall where people are packed and shout fire. Then your freedom of speech is no more a freedom of speech, it's a criminal offense. But everything else you can say. I'll give you an example. During the last elections, or when Donald Trump said some things when he was president of the United States of America, he said some derogatory things against Africans, and then he said some things against Mexicans and other things against African Americans. Even white Americans went in front of his house. They took off their pants naked while he was coming down his escalator. They made sure he saw them. They made sure he can see them. They took off all their clothes and mooned him, like when they say "butupayu." Nothing came out of it. The only thing is security forces were there to protect the protesters and to protect Donald Trump. But nobody said anything. They also took what we call mannequin. Then baby the owner, they call it dolls. A naked one, made him look like Donald Trump, naked, paraded that naked Donald Trump, immortal naked Donald Trump on the streets of New York, on 5th Avenue to be precise, in front of his house with all his private parts showing. That's the mannequin. Nothing came out of it. Nobody stopped them. Nobody told them they disrespected the president like they did to Poopa here just because he made a comedy skit against the president. So yes, the freedom of speech over there is completely different from what is over here. Yeah. FC Sako, trust me, Sierra Leone too sorry for the past 36 years now. So now, no light, no water supply, no good medical, no hospital. Yes, the hospital, sorrowful. Light, getting better. At least in Bo, it's getting better. We're getting light and water in Bo. The ones that can afford it, we're having the taps running every day for the ones that can afford it. But majority, 90% of the population are without good drinking water or tap water because they cannot afford it. And you can't blame them because there are no job opportunities. So yes, whatever way you look at it, we're sorry. I agree with you, Mr. Epps. Very much. We have Deja Acknell again. It's not justice shouting fire. God arrest him. Are you crazy, Mr. Acknell? If you go to a movie full of people watching a movie and you scream fire, what do you think is going to happen? Everyone is going to get up to run helter-skelter to save their lives. In the process of doing that, stampede may occur, people may lose their lives. And you're telling me it's not justice to arrest someone that will shout fire in a movie hall? Well, that says it all, sir. Thank you very much. But I don't know what is wrong with you, sir. But that's a crime. Meaning, let me make you understand again. Meaning, freedom of speech is limited. Where it will hurt someone else, such as saying it in a movie, that is no more freedom of speech. That is a criminal offense. Mr. Deja Acknell, please try to understand that. Mr. Epson D says, I'm talking about old country. Take a look. New Year's all over the country is blackout. Well, Mr. Sandy, there was blackout in the capital city for about an hour. I think that was it. We didn't experience any blackout for the past, from the 20th all the way up to now, presently where I'm sitting, except today that we had blackout for 3 hours this evening, but we had light, and most parts of the country had electricity. Where there are no Pujon doesn't have electricity. I know that for the past 15 years now, if I'm not making a mistake. But Freetown, Bo, Kenema, McKinney, there was light. So that is just not even half of the country. So I will say you're correct. You're very correct, because it's not all over the country that has light. You're correct. But we didn't experience blackout, except today for 3 hours. So that's that. So, Mr. Deja, if shouting fire in a movie theater is not a crime, you're based in the United States, for that matter, New York, why don't you go to Green Acres Mall in Long Island to watch a movie and then just get up and shout fire? See what happens to you. Right? This is not APC stuff, not SLPP or Kamajo. Go and do it and tell me what the result is. We'll hear about you in the news, okay? Thank you. Yazu KD Pope is watching. Welcome, 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 sir. Welcome. And who else? Yeah. And we have Mohammed Trawali. I guess the negotiation will go through to go on exile like Yahya Jammeh of Gambia to maintain the peace. What do you think, Mr. Sako? This question is from Mohammed Trawali. I guess the negotiation, meaning the letter that we saw from ECOWAS, the alleged negotiation between Ernest Koroma and the government of Sierra Leone for him to go on exile and get all those benefits, is what Mr. Mohammed Trawali is talking about. He wants to know my opinion that that will bring peace. And he compared it to Yahya Jammeh. Now, Mr. Mohammed Trawali, thank you for your question and thank you for wanting to listen to my opinion. Now, this is my candid response to you, that each time we say we are fearful of the outcome of something in the face of injustice, then we ourselves are not doing justice to ourselves. I hope that makes sense, or I am making sense. Roosevelt said, what we should fear is fear itself. That's what Roosevelt said. When the World War was coming, he made a statement to the American people. He said, what they should fear is fear itself. So meaning, they shouldn't be afraid to stand for justice. They shouldn't be afraid to stand for their rights and for their people. They must go to war, prepare for war, do whatever is necessary to protect the American people or protect the cause that they're fighting for. That's what that statement means. So therefore, in as much as, yes, to maintain peace, there are certain things we should sacrifice. It is true. But in this case, Africa has been ravaged by corruption, embezzlement, so forth and so on. If we say each time someone does it, or because this person has so much support, if we do this, we take necessary actions according to the ambit of the law, even though we're on the right path, we're doing justice, someone will come from somewhere and raise hell, then justice will never be served. So therefore, in as much as I understand what you say or what you said. I disagree with that premise. We should not stoop down to vigilantes. We should not stoop down to terrorists. We should not stoop down to enemies of the state in exchange for peace in this particular case. Maybe another case, but not this one. Now, Yahya Jammeh's is different. Yahya Jammeh ran an election. Yahya Jammeh himself went on the radio, sent a congratulatory message to his opponent, Barrow, that Barrow has won. After a few hours, he came back and said, no, Barrow didn't win, he won. Now you have to understand, there were 8 political parties that combined to run against Yahya Jammeh's party. They won. Yahya Jammeh was in his residence at Kanilai, that's his village, where he built his own bunker and then had his speedboat to go into hiding if need be, or to run away if need be, with the latest speedboats. But his house was surrounded by the Senegalese army already. Even if he wanted to escape on that day, there was no way he was going to be able to escape. But to avoid bloodshed, he was going to be the only person and his bodyguards, his wife and children, that were going to die. Nobody else in Gambia, had they attacked him or had he refused the deal to go into exile. Only him, not Gambia. The whole Gambia didn't come out to protect him. So they just felt sorry for him. It is not the government that gave him that deal. It is not the government. It is ECOWAS that came and said, listen, if you challenge these people, your whole family is going to be wiped out. We don't want that. So we are going to send you. Now, in this case, let's say Ernest Koroma's case, his family is not going to be wiped out. He's not going to be wiped out. He's just going to face the law. Go to court, listen to the prosecution, and pray that his lawyer, James Fitzgerald, will be able to fight and win the case. That's it. So these are two total different. So I disagree with giving him exile in exchange for peace. No, I will not do it. If I were leading this prosecution, if I were part of the judiciary or anything to do with this case, Ernest Koroma will go for trial just like Amadou Koita and others. No difference, in my view. Wow, I get Deja Aknel, you are from Long Island, Suffolk County. So what does that mean, sir? That you're from Long Island, Suffolk County. What does that mean here? I lived in Long Island before, so I'm not sure why you're telling us you're from Long Island, Suffolk County. Maybe somebody asked you, I don't know. But I haven't seen any question here pertaining to your whereabouts or where you're from. I am from Long Island, okay, Epsi. We don't need to be suffering like that in Sierra Leone because Sierra Leone is too small. I agree with you very much, sir. Very much, sir, I agree with you, 100%. We don't need to be suffering. Yeah? Okay. Okay. All right. Yes, I spoke about Green Acres Mall. So I'm sure you know Green Acres Mall. So go to the movies and shout fire. And when you're doing it, make sure you video yourself so I'll see it and see what happens. Yeah? You'll be on the news, but then you'll be behind bars while you're waiting for trial. Okay? So do that. You're welcome, Mr. Charawali. Very welcome, sir. You're very welcome. Dalanda, if you want to challenge anything that I'm saying here, I would like you to do it publicly. Click the button, I will accept you. All right? Click the button, I will accept you, and we will be willing to hear what you have to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, I want to say one more time, Happy New Year to you all. God bless you for watching. God bless you for listening. And if you've learned something here today, and there's any way you can take action in your own little way to make Sierra Leone a better place, please don't sit down and fold your arms and your feet. Start doing it right now. For we need to take action in a law-abiding way to make our country a better place. Thank you for watching. God bless you. God bless Sierra Leone. And one more time again, this is The Hidden Truth.